Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Troll. I am Crypto Troll, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today we're talking about Avax and how they are delivering on that big promise. They are doing some amazing things in the blockchain space. Not only just blockchain, but in any type of asset class space, man. They're doing some very amazing things. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about price and much more. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. I'm going to continue to bring this content because this is the bear market, and I feel like right now is the best time to start dollar cost averaging into crypto. And I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever, so please always do your own research and make sure you do your due diligence before getting into the crypto space. But I do believe this asset class will change the world as we know it. And I think cryptos are the future. So I feel like right now we are on the ground floor of what's coming, and it's going to be some amazing things in the future. And I'm so glad to be able to make this content. I really appreciate everybody who tuned in. So if you know somebody who likes crypto or who is investing in the Avax blockchain, make sure you share this with them. Share this to your friends, families, co-workers, whoever the case may be. If they are involved in the crypto space, if they find any interest in the crypto space, make sure you share this with them because this is some amazing news and some amazing things that's going on with this technology. So enough of that. Let's get straight into it, man. What are we talking about? We talking about Avax. And first, if you know me, you know I got to start off talking about price, baby. So let's get straight into it. Let's go. So right now we are on CoinMarketCap and we are looking at the Avax Avalanche blockchain. And we can see price right now is at $12.63, down less than 1% on the day. And red days are good days to buy. A lot of people always hit me up on Twitter and say, what about Avax releasing these tokens and the unlock is happening? Or are we expecting a sell-off? Yes, we might expect a sell-off in the short term, but I think that just gives us a better buying opportunity in my personal opinion. And I always say you want a dollar cost average. Dollar cost averaging is your best friend in the crypto space because the lower prices you get in, the better returns you will make. And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do believe Avax will explode in the near future, especially in the next bull market. So right now, I'm licking my chops right now, just looking at the price of Avax and how cheap it is and how undervalued it is right now. So we can see market cap is at $4.3 billion, ranked 18 out of all the cryptocurrencies that's out there right now. And volume is down 14 to 15%, but we still pumping $104 million, coming ranked 37 out of all the cryptocurrencies. And like I said, zoom out, guys. You got to zoom out. And we can see, we look over here to the left, Avax is up 173% if you would have got in 2020. And that's why I say you want a dollar cost average when we are at lows, just because once we see the explode in the bull market, you don't want to be the person buying at the top. You don't want to be buying at all-time highs. That's where you really want to cash out and get your profits, take some type of profits and leave a bag in there because it will continue to grow. I think this is one of the blockchains that will, grow over time, appreciate over time because they have a long view of things. But we know how bear markets work. It don't matter how big you're building your specific blockchain or whatever project you're doing, the price is going to go down because the sentiment is down. So I always say dollar cost average is your best friend and never buy all-time highs, guys. So let's get into it. I told you they are making good on their promises. So we can see Avax, the Avalanche developers, they are excited to announce the launch of Circle's programmable wallets beta on Avax. This is a new wallet as a service platform that provides developers with infrastructures to embed Web3 wallets into their applications. And that's going to be very major in the future. And they are building exactly for what I said, the future, man. And we see the founder of Avax, he said this is a great for builders looking to integrate wallets and payment infrastructures in their applications, which I believe is going to help strip away complexities new users face when trying blockchain apps for the first time. Great for games, loyalty reward programs, event ticketing, and more. So this is going to be major moving forward, and this is big for the Avax Avalanche blockchain. Now, something else, I've been talking about the tokenization of things, and like I said, Avax is delivering on their promises. So let's just read. This is what the founder said in 2020. He said, "We continue to target digital asset creation, and as hard as it is to believe after 6,000 coins plus, we are miraculously the first project to provide the right legal and tech infrastructure to enable tokenization of all the world's assets." And this was in 2020. So he pretty much is predicting what he is doing right now, and they are following up on the promises that were made. And they said tokenization of off-chain assets was the agenda from day one. Reread the whole thread posted 1 week after the mainnet launch. Avalanche is doing what it envisioned to do, delivering everything one by one. Anything else is short-term noise. And that's why I say short-term, because Avax is really thinking long-term ahead of the game, because tokenization will be major. And I'm going to do a whole nother video on what is tokenization, because a lot of people ask me that as well. But the tokenization of assets, that's going to be all assets in the world. So we know a lot of assets in the world are illiquid. They have a huge, market cap and a lot of money behind it, but they are pretty much still illiquid. Well, the blockchain technology and the tokenization of things will make these assets more liquid and will better the future and showing the ownership of specific assets. So I love to see the tokenization. Like I said, I'm gonna make a video moving forward in the future, but this is very, very bullish for what Avax is doing. Now, like I said, tokenization 101, we're going to talk about that in another video, but we can see the automation, cost reduction, transparency and auditability, accessibility and inclusion, engagement and utility, liquidity and asset productivity. Then we see portfolio diversification. These are numerous benefits to tokenization for a variety of businesses. And I'm going to make an entire video on tokenization, but like I said, Avalanche is really pushing the narrative behind this tokenization of assets, and I believe that's what the future is going to be about, man. We're going to have all of these assets. It might not, all assets won't be on the Avalanche blockchain, but we know it's about $16 trillion assets, worth of assets rather, that can possibly be on there. So if Avax just accomplishes 1 to 3% of that, that will absolutely be very, very good for the blockchain itself, and it will continue to help the blockchain grow. So that was my video for today. Something short and sweet. Just had to tell you guys about the amazing things the Avalanche blockchain is doing. They're doing some really, really futuristic things in the crypto space, and they're looking ahead 20 years from now. And that's the type of projects you want to invest in when you get into the crypto space, not these here today and gone tomorrow projects, but the projects that's thinking about longevity, that's actually building, that's not talking about price. They just have their heads down and they continue to build and build and build until it's no more. It's gonna always be building left, so I can't say until it's no more building left, but just making sure they're doing everything that they promised. So Crypto Tro, that's my video for today. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and share this with anybody who is investing in the Avalanche blockchain, because these are very bullish narratives that's going on. The tokenization of assets will change the world as we know it, and we are just in the beginning. So it's such a beautiful thing seeing how everything is unfolding. Even in the bear market, you gotta look at what's the news, man. Don't look at these news channels telling us crypto is over and what is crypto is just a fad and it's gonna phase out eventually. No, crypto blockchain technology is here to stay, and we are just in the beginning of it. So Crypto Tro, that's my video. I'm out of here.